Are you stuck? Welcome to the party. So many of us feel stuck, maybe all the time. It's definitely a part of our journeys. It's part of all of our journeys, and it is so unwanted. So I want to talk about ways that we get stuck and how we can deal with it so that it's actually just a stop along the way and it's not hindering you completely so you can't get on the path that you are destined for.
There truly are no limitations. What if miracles are possible? How do we live in that arena? Only when you set your mind.
So one of the ways that we get stuck is because of emotional baggage, or emotions are not conducive to leading us down the path that we know is the path that we're supposed to be on. When this happens, it is so important to identify the false narrative that's being built by your emotions. Identify the things that you are believing that are not going to be conducive to your destiny and your calling. Identify them and replace them with truth and love and freedom. One way that I have done this is when I was having extreme panic for performing for a test. I remember one time driving to the test and actually engaging love, thinking about all the people that I love, thinking about all the things I loved about life. It was really also sort of a practice of gratitude. I was feeling very grateful and being reminded of all the loving, beautiful things in my life. That helped me combat the fear that I was experiencing, and it helped me get out of being stuck in that space. Emotions are supposed to facilitate our growth. They're not supposed to hinder them. So if your emotions are actually hindering you, there is a way to recalibrate the way that you've been thinking so that your thoughts can facilitate your growth instead of hinder your growth. Another way that we get stuck is just pure knowledge. We don't know what the best way is. We don't know the strategy. We don't actually know how to engage with where we're supposed to go. It's foreign territory. It's a new space. So you don't feel confident and you know that you don't know. So what do we do in situations like that? Well, I believe that when we don't have the knowledge, this is actually a space where we cannot afford to be isolated. We cannot afford to be that solo entrepreneur. We have to engage community. We have to engage mentorship. We have to engage people that have already been there. You don't actually have to build everything from scratch. People have already been there and they might facilitate your growth. Your journey is unique to you and your path is maybe entirely innovative, yet there will be people that can still facilitate your growth despite it looking nothing like what exactly you're doing because you are an innovator. The third place we get stuck is faith and trust. I have two tools that I give all of my clients when it's faith that they're struggling with, and that is aligning your words with truth and also aligning your vision with truth. There's a scripture that says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. It is like our title deed to the dream that we have and that we know is God's dream. So how do we engage faith? I believe the faith is engaged with vision and words. We begin to live our lives as though the things have already come to pass. We don't live in a space where there's lack. We don't live in a space where we don't believe that it's not going to come to pass. We actually engage with the impossible and trust and believe that God will facilitate and bless the process. So if you need to engage with faith, those are just two practical tools to engage with faith and believe in the vision that you have for your life. All of this said, there's a timing and there's a space and there's a place for your destiny to happen. You don't have to be stuck forever. That's just a stop on the journey. Know that you are going somewhere. Even if you feel stuck, you're probably in the right space at the right time. You might be learning to slow down and take your time because God's timing is different from our timing. When I started this journey, I saw a picture of myself in the passenger seat trying to press the gas. If that's you, I feel you. I feel the pain. I feel the pain of feeling stuck. You might not actually be stuck. You are going to get to where you need to go. God bless you, friends.